Everyone at home, welcome back to the Short Show. We got a special guest here today. We have Mr. Do you have a nickname?
Back in the olden days, they called me Stone Cold Steve.
Stone Cold Steve.
Yeah, back in the olden days.
And what exactly is the olden days?
High school.
Oh.
High school band.
Oh, okay. So why they call you Stone Cold?
Yeah. Just because, when I was born, originally my mom was going to name me a different name other than Steve. But when it came to all right, what are you going to name your child? My dad was the only one that was present because my mom, I was a C-section baby. And so
okay.
my mom wasn't, I think she was out. And so my dad was like, I love wrestling a lot. I love WWE. I'm going to name him Stone Cold Steve. Or like Steve from Steve Austin.
Yeah.
And so.
Well, I noticed on your phone case you do have the WWE logo.
I do. I'm still an avid watcher.
On that note, actually, kind of coincidentally, literally yesterday, I work with a pro wrestler.
Really now?
Like flipping and shit. I went to a show yesterday.
It's okay.
His place is called Hybrid Wrestling. Do you know Chase Owens?
No idea.
You don't? Okay. He's a pro wrestler. He was in Bullet Club, and New Pro Japan.
Yeah.
So
now it's coming back.
Okay, and I went to one of the shows yesterday. He'd had it's like a small little building, but So he had me, my girlfriend, and it's like a double date. Me and this other dude and his girl, and his little brother. All five of us sat up front row. And oh my god, dude, this shit was crazy.
Yeah.
It was called like 9 days till Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and literally they had my friend, the guy who got us in for free or just for the front row, he was like the seventh match, and he literally had a bamboo stick. So like for Christmas they opened the present, it was a bamboo stick, like candy cane. And so he jumped. It was one of the stunts. He jumped on the top of the fucking ring and jumped, and two of the other guys whammed him. Well, he opened up, and they just sliced him.
Yeah.
And a couple times we made eye contact because I was just fucking around. I was like, dude, this is so crazy.
Yeah.
And this morning, just all right here, just cut up. It was just it's bamboo, so that shit hurts.
Yeah.
And it's really loud, and it was just crazy. But no, yeah, it was just I was kind of referencing the WWE and shit. It was so interesting.
Hey man,
Like,
I was a big fan when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, John Cena. Those are all big names and stuff
Mm-hmm.
that I was watching when I was a kid. But I got back into it probably like almost like a year and a half ago. Just because I saw WrestleMania. It was in Dallas. I didn't go to it because it was last minute.
Yeah.
I saw Stone Cold was going to be there in a match, And so I was like, well, I got to watch it, I got to see it.
Of course,
and so
yeah.
I watched the WrestleMania, and then afterwards I just was like, I should really pick this up again because I enjoyed watching it again. And
so do you just watch it, or do you because I've seen people collect action figures and things like that, or you just straight up watch it whenever it's on?
I watch it, every Monday I watch it, every Friday I watch it. I went to the Royal Rumble that was here in January in the Alamo Dome. And
Really?
Yeah, I went with my brother, and it was amazing seeing it in person live.
This shit's wild.
It's fucking
dude,
crazy.
Those boys,
they go hard.
They're athletic as fuck, dude. I mean, even yesterday, that small little show, I'm like, dude, they are drenched and exhausted. I want to go on back to WWE.
Yeah.
Recently, they did sign, not recently, but close enough newer, more new. They signed Logan Paul.
Oh, yeah, man.
What do you think? I'm not no wrestling expert. But do you think that's what's your thoughts on that?
A lot of people don't like Logan Paul because of the stuff he's done and everything about Logan Paul. Logan and Jake Paul, people don't like. Frankly, I kind of don't mind that. I don't mind that he's there. He's only wrestled a couple of times and he's done amazing jobs. Probably one of the most famous matches he's done is with Roman Reigns and Crown Jewel for the championship. And even though he lost, but it was I believe his second, third match that he's ever wrestled, and he brought his stuff to the table. He was.
It's crazy how much they can sell, themselves. Not that, but just oh shit, not like that, but just more of it's crazy how much you could get sucked into the story. Literally, I'm looking at these two dudes, and they got a bad ref, and I'm like, oh my god, And there's some old drunk head behind me literally yapping at this
Yeah.
wrestler. And the wrestler kind of said some shit. And I looked over to my buddy. And I'm like, wait, who's being for real? Is he being for real? Or the wrestler being for real?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And it's crazy how like, they could sell themselves. It's just so crazy. It's just insane to me.
That's a lot of work, man. You know, you're putting your mind, body out there in the ring.
It's insane. It
it's
is insane.
it's something else. Something out of this world.
Do you have a favorite wrestling group? I mean, you got
Like promotion, like favorite like company.
well,
or-
I mean, I'm sure it's up. WWE's up there, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about like you know how like there's like certain types of like groups that form in the wrestling.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Honestly, no, man. I mean, it's not like I don't like love, but I don't know how to explain it. Just
You don't put that much effort into it. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you'll watch it, but
I'll
just,
watch it. Like I'll follow up with some storylines here and there, but it's not like, oh, I love this faction, I love this group. Honestly, if I had to like name like one of the factions I do love, or like a lot, it's probably the New Day. With Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Big E, but he's out and injured right now. But just because I mean, it's the New Day. You have Kofi Kingston, one of like my idols. Growing up as a kid, watching him wrestle. It's definitely one of the groups I really do enjoy watching.
do you have? I'm assuming your favorite wrestler is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah.
No, actually, no. I don't hate Stone Cold. He's obviously like he's one of the great names in the wrestling business.
Yeah, like a top up, like your favorite out of all the wrestlers, because there's been decades and decades of
Yeah,
wrestlers.
there has been. Shoot, man, putting him on the scene like this. Honestly, he just came back right now. Honestly, my favorite wrestler has to be CM Punk.
Mm.
He's the best in the world. He just came back. I believe around like Thanksgiving time, there was a pay-per-view. He came back, and right now he is one of my favorite wrestlers
That's cool.
right now.
So when you like watch, like let's say I know you said Monday and Fridays, when you watch, what do you look for? Like, I mean, if you're the audience, right? Like this is the audience perspective. What exactly like gets you hooked? You think that gets you hooked into wrestling?
Just the matches, like obviously there's gonna be some like matches that don't really interest you, or like it's kind of like slow. It's like nothing really exciting. It's just like one of those like kind of things you think of, like, oh, this person versus that person. Like I can't wait to see that, or like or what if like this person goes against this person for the belt. Like just thinking about like what could be, and the possibilities of matches that can come forth from them.
Did you ever want to be a pro wrestler? Like that type of wrestler, not like a wrestler, but like you know what I'm saying?
I did actually. Me and my brother, we looked into joining a wrestling gym, or like a training school.
Yeah.
And we looked into it, and just our schedules just wouldn't line up with my work and his work. It was just something that couldn't line up in our schedule right now. That hey, I mean, maybe one day,
I mean, I have a connection for you.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, think about it. Like, I don't think he would mind hooking you up. I mean, I wouldn't mind helping or sharing with you.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Last thing I know, the last wrestler to come from San Antonio was from Shawn Michaels. Other than that, there's been no one from San Antonio. There's people from Austin, Houston, all different parts of Texas. Just no one from San Antonio.
No one from SA, yeah. So you have a brother.
Yeah.
Do you have any other siblings?
I have a sister, too.
How old are they?
I'm a great brother. I believe my sister was 26.
Okay.
My brother, 23, 24, I think.
So you're the baby.
Yeah, I'm the baby. I'm the youngest
Damn.
of the group.
Welcome. Oh, yeah, me too. Welcome to the club on that one. So where are they all at?
My sister, I live with my sister, actually. So my sister, she works from home. She has like a remote job that allows her to work from home and spend time with her daughter, my niece.
Okay.
My brother, he's doing his own thing. He lives with his fiance now, actually.
Oh wow.
They were just engaged recently, a couple months ago, and so they had, it's kind of weird because I've like, especially with my brother, like we butt heads all the time.
Yeah, of course,
But, like,
brothers.
Now that like he's gone and he's like he moved away, it's like damn, I kind of miss him now.
Yeah,
I miss picking on him. I miss him picking on me.
Just like the shit that brothers do.
Oh, yeah, man.
How do you think having a brother affected your life?
I mean, definitely, having a brother definitely does help you out. Seeing what they do like motivates you, especially like him. Like he was in football, and seeing him like go out and do his thing every week. was kind of inspiring, and that's why like when I was in band, well, the whole reason why I was in band was because of my sister, but I wasn't good. I was probably the worst trumpet player out there.
Mhm.
But seeing my brother like go out, put effort, passion, his blood, sweat, and tears into playing football, it made me not want to quit band, and
Okay.
so which is why I stayed in band, even though I wasn't good at it. I was really bad. I stayed with it just because if my brother didn't quit, then why should I quit?
Okay, that's a fair point. So wait, your brother, he just played high school ball or
Yeah,
like?
high school ball.
Okay, cool. So that you looked up to him pretty much.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
that's cool. The reason how me and him, I think it's just because of my brother, and then
Yeah.
I'm the little brother of
Yeah, so
my
like
brother.
when like your brother, Max, he's in band and he's like telling us about you. You're like, oh, I have a little brother coming in, and everyone's like, we want to meet him. We want to meet
Yeah,
him.
but
Like, where is he? And so that's how everyone knows you. That's how I know you from your brother. A lot of people, at the Churchill band, we knew people because of their younger brothers,
Yeah.
and so forth. My sister was in the Churchill band too, and so she was a flute player. And so when I came into the band, like so a little bit of people knew about me. Tony Rees, he knew me right away, and I was kind of afraid because my sister was like, she was a good flute player. How and to what extent I don't know.
Okay.
But she was according to her, she was a pretty good flute player, and so when I came in, the expectations were pretty high.
Yeah.
And so when when they saw me and how I was with trumpet, they were like, "Oh, is this the same kid we're talking about?"
I completely understand. Do you miss high school?
I miss high school band, not high school.
Okay.
I miss yeah. I mean, I miss high school band, not high school.
Okay, so explain to me why you miss high school band.
I enjoyed the aspect of being a small part of something bigger.
Okay.
It felt nice to be a little cog in a big engine. And just the social aspect, of course, and just how like, you pretty much you live with these people, even though you don't really live with them.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
You get together every day after school. You go out to lunch with these people. At times you room with those people for the competitions and stuff. These people really turn out to be your brothers and sisters, because you just spend so much time with them.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed music in general, just because like I feel like that saying, it's like a picture has like 1,000 words or whatever, or I don't know exactly that, but I feel like music is so much more than that. Like I feel like music is like 1,000,000 words in a piece.
In just one word.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah, that's cool.
And so I just enjoyed like being a part, especially like when I switched over to baritone euphonium. We rarely get the melody, we rarely get like the interesting parts, but I enjoyed like being the backbone of a piece. The supporting member of the piece. I guess I enjoyed the directors, I enjoyed the staff. A lot of people, a lot of people weren't happy with them, but I really did enjoy them.
Okay. I know, I understand. Do you still talk to anyone outside of...
Oh yeah, I still talk to Craig.
Yeah.
Craig Jaffe, shout out to him. I still talk to my two bros, Jack and Jordan. I talk to them on a regular basis. Like I'll go home and play video games with them.
That's cool.
Those three are really like the main people. Like I can like say like, yeah, these are my bros. Like I still talk to from high school. Like these are my best bros.
I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. Something just came to my head, and I mean at this point, I'm 18. I don't give two fucks. I'm not gonna lie. Craig, last name Jaffe, right?
Yeah.
And you had a sister, right? I mean, as a freshman, definitely may or may not have a crush on her when I was my freshman. Hey, if you hear this, either of one of you, when I was a freshman, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I thought she was cute.
No, fair enough. She's definitely a sister to me.
Oh shit, that must have been. Oh no.
No, it's
boy.
alright. But like,
oh whoops.
But like, yeah, no, like I understand. Like, when I was a freshman in the band, I definitely had my senior crushes, or my upperclassmen crushes.
Yeah.
I don't blame you entirely. But
That was kind of probably wild as fuck to hear that shit. Yeah.
no, I mean, I don't I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, like when we were in high school at the time, we had some thoughts,
Yeah,
We
so
didn't think properly. We didn't think, reacted
nah.
first, then think about our
Yeah, it was
actions.
just crazy. That's literally kind of what happened. Like I didn't even think before I said it. But anyways, no, yeah, that's cool. Did you have anything like like if someone ever brought up high school band, do you have anything that like reminds you of it, like the smell or like the memories, the friends, anything that like just takes you back?
Watching our old shows
Uh huh.
from like my freshman, pretty much the 4 years I was there, watching my shows. It really does bring back good memories.
Mm.
You know, one of the big pieces I think of, like a lot of people are like, oh, I like this year, I like that year better. My favorite year, my favorite show in year has to be my junior year, Renovate.
Mm.
You weren't there for that, right? You were there for
No,
after that.
no, I wasn't. I was there after. I was
Yeah,
just watching from
yeah.
my sideline. But yeah.
But yeah, I definitely loved it because finally, I was that same year I switched over to euphonium from trumpet, and it was pretty much like my second chance in band. The band director at the time, Mr. Stolen, he told me like, this is your second chance in band, like, don't screw it
Don't
up.
fuck it up. Yeah, yeah.
And it was a lot. I felt like it was a lot on my plate, but I felt like I really did handle it good. I had to learn a whole new instrument. I had to learn a new clef, bass clef, and it was just a lot, and like I had to pretty much get to know these people that I didn't really know,
Yeah.
and I was put into the at the time it was the most toxic section in the band.
I thought it was the funniest.
It was the funniest, but it definitely did have its moments. Shout out to the Bare Bones,
Got you.
good guys, good people all around, but man, we had a screw loose, multiple screws loose, I gotta say.
That was funny. With this band, like, if I was an outsider looking in, for example, Sam over there, I mean, it's marching band, it's band. I mean, there's a stereotype of the band kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Like, do you define yourself as a band kid?
At a certain extent, like I'm definitely a band kid, but definitely not like the other band kids. We see them like fucking like Fortnite posing, like with like just absolute like like cringe stuff that you see from band kids.
Yeah.
That's definitely those kids right there, and there's definitely like normal kids like you and me. Like I feel like we're pretty average kids, compared to like the regular band kids that you see on like daily basis.
So,
But like, I definitely do define myself as a band kid, but not to like the full like
the full extreme stereotypical, like,
band kid.
touch grass band kid.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I'm saying?
I touched my grass. I touched a couple of trees in my fair day. Some other kids, didn't. I was one of the kids who did care about my body odor. I did carry a stick of deodorant with me. Other people,
That was horrible. I mean, shit.
I'm sad to say,
Oh
didn't.
my
didn't do
god,
that.
there are some kids.
They stank.
Jesus,
The back, you do not want to smell the back of the Baritone bus
it was
after a
just-
football game.
it was
The smells you
atrocious.
smelled back then were just traumatizing.
Atrocious.
You do not want to smell the back of the bus.
It was just horrible. So, you mentioned earlier that you played video games.
Yeah, man.
You got Xbox or what you got?
I'm a PC guy.
You're a PC guy.
Yeah, man.
Okay, but let me ask you this question: Xbox or PS4 or whatever? Xbox or PS, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely PlayStation.
What?
Yeah, man.
You're a PlayStation guy? That's boo.
Bro.
Boo. What?
Well, Xbox is just the only reason why Xbox is coming back.
You're out. That's it. That's the show again.
This because the only reason Xbox is coming back is because it's purchasing everything. It's doing a Disney. It's buying everything out, and it's being a part of like Xbox Game Pass, which I think is really great. I've been a part of Xbox Game Pass, that subscription, and it's great. There's a lot of great games in there, but there's a lot of games that like no one fucking plays.
Like what?
I don't know on the top of my head, but when I had my Xbox One and I was a part of the Game Pass, there's a
Yeah.
lot of games I was like, whoa, like I want to play that. And there's another games where I was like, what the fuck is this?
No, Loki. Same. I agree with that. I completely agree with that statement. Some shit's whack, bro. They got some weird games.
I'm just mainly the only thing that's winning with PlayStation right now is like the exclusive. You got God of War, you got Spider-Man, Yeah, I'm sure there's others, but those are the only two that come up.
The big ones. What
Yeah.
do you occasionally play?
What I occasionally play,
Yeah,
like
like on your PC.
Overwatch.
Overwatch?
I'm a degenerate. I play Overwatch
Really?
daily, and I lose a lot. Like I'm not good at it at all, but I still go up. After like 20 losses, I queue up for the next game, go again. You know.
Who do you play as? I know a little bit of Overwatch.
I'm a tank main. I love playing as tank, but right now I'm trying to rank up in damage or DPS role. You know.
Mm.
So I don't really have like a set role I play because I fluctuate, you know, from here and there. You know, I play tank, damage, or if not support. But mostly I play tank.
Okay, interesting. So, what kind of PC you got?
I wasn't one of any of the losers who like pre-built the computer. You know, like purchasing out from like a company. I went out in the fields. I gathered the parts to build my PC.
Oh wow, you built it
I built it
from the bottom up.
from the bottom up, from scratch.
That's cool. How long did that take you?
My first PC I built took over 2 hours to build, just because it was my first time. So like I didn't know what the hell I was doing. My second PC I built, it took me easily like 20 minutes because I knew what I was doing then.
That's cool. So like, is your like PC type PC like where it has like all like the lights and shit?
No, I have some lights, but nothing crazy. Where it's like nothing you'll see in a rave. You know, it's just like it has some lights so I can see inside of the PC. I can see all the nice little components and stuff, but nothing crazy with like thousands of lights. You know,
Yeah,
like
that shit,
disco, fucking rave type of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. So you're a tech guy.
Yeah, I definitely say I'm a tech guy.
Okay. What's if I were to buy a PC, like what would you advise to me to look for?
Well, I would ask you, what are you trying to do with the computer? Are you trying to game, or are you trying to like video edit, podcast? You know.
That.
It definitely depends. If you're gaming, I highly suggest AMD, just because they have that little bit more oomph when it comes to gaming. But it's definitely, if it's something like podcast, video editing, video recording,
Yeah.
I would definitely go with Intel, just because it handles it more better with like processing, encoding. What's the word I'm thinking for? When you finish a video,
Yeah.
and you like
Uploading?
not uploading, like extract the video from the. Shoot, I'm trying to forget.
Exporting?
Exporting. There we
Yeah.
go. When you're exporting a video, I think Intel is better,
Okay.
especially with like the handling like higher end like video, like 4K videos. 1080p.
Yeah, it's like larger files as well too. Okay.
I would go with Intel.
Have you ever thought about? I know, just a random question. You ever thought about working at Best Buy?
I have applied.
They said no.
No, man.
I think they're missing out.
I think it's like Target, where like a lot of people apply, but like only like 1 or 2 people will actually get the job at Target.
That's crazy. They didn't even call you back for an interview.
It was one of those like the instant like email replies, like after careful consideration, we decided at this time that you're not perfect for this role. It's like, but it's like it's clear as day. Like it was like an automated message, you know.
Yeah, I see it. No, I got what you mean. Okay. So you got a PC. You got like a microphone. So like, do you stream?
No, not really.
So
I just game with the boys. I've actually started recording like a little bit of a gameplay montages.
Hell yeah.
Or like we'll play this one game, like for example, like Lethal Company. I'm sure, hopefully you've heard of it, but it's kind of like one of the hit games right now with like a groups of friends. But like I will record like the full like 3 hours that we play, and then I just cut it up into like funny moments, and like I won't upload it to YouTube. I'll upload it to YouTube, but I'll unlist the video so only like in the friend group can see. Because I don't want it to like actually go out on YouTube.
There's some wild shit to be said.
I shouldn't say.
Okay, there. No, I got that. That's for sure. So who's part of this group? Who's the boys?
We got a lot of outsiders. Well, like friends who met other friends from college, for example. Just it's me, my friend. We got Craig Samuel Jaffe. Shout out to him.
Ooh,
we got
all 3 names.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how we know we were close, because I know his middle name. So.
Yeah, that's how you know you're close with a boy, if you got, the middle name.
We got Jack and Jordan, and then we got other people too, like Ryan Jaffe. We got Andrew Alexander. Great people. We got Carson. We got Sid. We got John, Ken and Elijah. It's like a big group of people. Broden Bowers, that rat bastard. Yeah, it's just like I want to say like what, like a 15 people group.
Okay, I was about
But
to say,
we still got people coming in and out. You know, like a friend of a friend would join to play a game, and then they'll leave afterwards.
But you hopping on like after this. Who's like your go-to? Like after all the people, who's your go-to people to just run some shit up?
Just Jack, Jordan, Craig, those
Okay.
three. Even then, like we probably won't play the same game. Like I know, like Jack, he's really big into Valorant. But I despise Valorant. My little brain can't computate like all the. Do you play Valorant? He's
You're
cracked.
cracked, bruh.
But yeah, like I can't stand. Well, like I don't have like the mental capacity to handle Valorant. You know, you gotta do call outs. There's like abilities and like there's a whole bunch of stuff. I just can't. I can't handle it. I can't. You know, call outs. I can't do it.
What's your thoughts on BRs?
Battle Royales.
Mhm.
I fuck with them. You know,
Okay.
you know, me and Craig were playing OG Fortnite.
That shit was crazy.
That
Huh?
shit was amazing. And then right now, you know, Peter Griffin's there, so I purchased the battle pass so we can get to the Peter Griffin skin, because I really want that skin, man. But like I know, like I don't mind Fortnite. A lot of when it came out, a lot of people hated it because microtransactions, V Bucks, skins. I don't mind that. I used to, like when it comes to like Call of Duty battle royals,
You didn't like COD? You told me you never played Warzone in its prime.
I have. I just
You
it's
didn't like it?
I didn't like it. Just the movements are just crazy. When you thought of like Fortnite building was bad, nah man, they sweat over there, man.
Dude,
I can't handle it.
oh my gosh.
I mean, I'll play it when it came out, so I could say like, oh yeah, I played it, I tried it out.
Yeah.
It was fun in the first half because like no one knew what they were doing. It was brand new.
It was fun, and then shit got
Yeah.
for real. Did y'all ever? This was my friend group. Every time we bring up like video games and shit, I remember our group was like 4 or 5 people. Obviously, like I said, like you said, people rotating out. That's what we were kind of doing. Did y'all ever play like a few nights we would play customs, and we would me and this my boy Julian. I've known him since 18, since 18, since we were 6 months of the baby. So we've been like day one, like for real.
Yeah.
And we go at it. And so it'd be me and him, and then the 2 other guys are commentating. And you don't understand, the shit goes on, bro. Like you know how like I just mentioned this in the last episode. You know how like shit is like when you see that meme on like Instagram or some shit where you're like chilling, but then you lean forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's-
lean forward.
Bro, that is literally every fucking match, dude. It was crazy. I also saw something on Instagram like a while back. You ever seen like that meme where it was like you would pay $100 to see all like those memories with your friends like ever again?
Yeah.
Would you do that?
Oh, absolutely.
How much would you pay? If there was a price, would you pay $1 million?
Definitely.
Dude. Okay, and what would be some of the baddest things would be said? Okay, don't cancel anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
there's never been anything racist on this show.
No, I'm not. No,
That's
I'm not,
why. I mean, we
no.
could. I mean, honestly, we
No,
could.
no, I'm sorry to say
You
it.
can
No.
you can bleep it. You can be like, you know, and then just. I mean, it's gotta be like a top 3 though.
telling people to just stop breathing for a long period of times, you know.
What?
Yeah, but like, no, I'm not gonna say this. No, I'm good.
No.
No, man.
Ah.
I don't want to put my boys out in 4K.
Do I know sign language? No, I don't. Okay.
I hate no offense to Sam, but I hate it when people like in high school they'll like do sign language or like sign something. I'm like, what did you say? And they're like, wouldn't you like to know? It's like, yeah, I would like to know. That's why I'm fucking asking you, buddy.
Sam, what did you say?
No offense to you, Sam. No offense.
Yeah,
but, like,
fuck you.
I was saying, are you saying like KYS? Everything?
I will not. I will
Okay,
not
you-
confirm or deny.
Dude, you act like not, dude, not. You haven't act like any of us have never said that before, dog.
Yeah.
I've said some
Those-
wild
those-
shit,
those-
bro.
Those definitely mean some heated moments where you stole something, and then like afterwards, like you regret. But
Have you ever like punched a hole in the wall?
I broken my mouse once.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a chill gamer, right, Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have y'all punched holes in your walls? What the fuck?
I mean, I'll show you after the. I didn't do it, but
brother.
I can show you. It's like right around that corner. I think the worst thing I've done was probably just ever like, probably just just like fuck, or I used to yell, dude. Like I would scream. I'd be like the one person that would kind of just be like, and just I'm so sorry for the people at home, but that would just
Yeah, no,
irate.
yeah.
I was that kid.
No, if I get upset with playing Overwatch, which is almost every day, I used to, I smack my desk.
Just like,
Yeah.
oh, that's not horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the worst thing I've done is we used to play like Monopoly, like on Xbox, bro.
No, Monopoly,
You don't
bro.
understand how much shit talking was going on, bro.
Bro,
took seriously.
We play Monopoly with the boys as well, and bro, fucking World War III almost broke out over fucking Monopoly, bro.
Dude, it's crazy, bro. Relationships get ended, man. I would, to this day, I will continue to say that I would kill for those memories to be back, bro.
Yeah.
Like kill for those. Just okay, not kill. Okay, not kill. Depends on who we're killing. But I would, man, I would just love to revisit, bro. It was so much fucking fun, dude. Like the amount of hours we played. But like, there's nothing better like coming home from fucking middle school and sitting my happy fat ass down and just cranking some fucking 90s. I mean,
bro,
that was the fucking day, bro.
You don't understand how it was playing fucking Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1 on Xbox 360. The amount of stuff you be called is just mind-boggling. Kids like this generation would not be able to handle it. They would not.
Nah, shit.
They would not.
I don't think mine was bad. Sorry to interrupt. I don't think mine was bad. I just think I didn't really talk shit. Okay, maybe a little bit. Like if my game is Madden. Like I'll play anyone, I will probably beat you. Respectfully. Yeah. But that was my shit. So whoever's on there, I'm talking shit. But like COD, maybe a little bit of Fortnite.
It's over.
I'm just gonna be quiet. I'll be quiet. I'm never not gonna talk shit. But we always used to like get heated. And I remember, damn, I'm just like going back, like just nostalgia, just informing my brain. It was just fun times, dude. You didn't have to worry about shit. It was
playing GTA 5 with the boys, like the heist.
That
is actually something else.
The thing is I never got into GTA. I have the game.
Yeah.
And we played a heist, and obviously I got fucking scammed my damn money because it was my first time. But I'm like, how do I shoot? Like, how do I duck? How do I crawl? It was just.
Dude, the prison. I'm sure a lot of people know that the Prison Break heist in GTA 5 was absolutely mind-numbing. Dealing with like your friends. To be fair, I was one of them. I would be the ones to these fucking troll. Like for example, there was a part where you had to like pick up the prisoner and like your friends and fly away. I'd be the one to just troll and just fucking nosedive into the ground and like we just restart the whole thing.
Yeah, dude.
I was one of the. I was the menace. In the group.
The menace in the group.
Yeah, man.
Okay, on that, if you were to give like your group, your boys, the ones that you said, names, what would you gave them a title, you gave yourself a menace. What would you give them the title? Like you could be like most racist, most like horrific. You know what I'm saying? Like
Jack, I definitely gotta say I gotta give him the most skilled. He's definitely like the better one out of like all of us gaming wise, especially in like Valorant. When Overwatch 2 came out, he carried my ass. I'll be honest, I'll admit it. I carried my ass, and to this day, I'm still asking him to carry my ass again. Craig, he's definitely the.
You can say most shit talker. I mean, you can say the most wild shit you want to.
Well, no, with Craig, yeah, I feel like he's the most emotionally matured one. I definitely gotta say. If we say something to each other, like Craig would be the one to be like, hey, you can't say that to each other, man. Like, you gotta chill out.
Oh, okay.
Jordan, he's the more technical one, like with like PCs, servers,
so like ping and shit.
Yeah,
he would make sure
he's our tech support, definitely.
He makes sure that y'all got the good ping.
Yeah,
no lag
we got
and
the
shit.
good ping.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean those three guys I can really just talk about because like I know I know them and they know me. But like with other ones, Andrew, he's definitely the leader of the group.
I mean, so when's the last time y'all played?
Probably last night, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
And you played?
Well, again, like we all do all separate things. Like Jack will play Valorant, I'll play Overwatch. Someone else will like be reb serving or like going through the reb. or like on Twitter or whatever. We all do our different things. We just
But y'all have a Discord or
yeah,
what?
we have a Discord.
Oh, so I'll just be chilling.
Yeah, we just be chilling.
That's so cool. I don't know. Are you like a Discord person? You're like a Discord kid. Like, you touch grass, yeah?
Yeah, I touch grass.
Okay. I'm just
I
because
I touch a couple of trees on my way over here.
okay.
I'm definitely not like one of those like Discord people who like has a fedora on, like who's like a
Okay.
moderator and like for like 50 other Discords who's like kitten, come here, kitten.
Okay.
I'm not one of
That's
those
not
guys.
those?
No,
Okay.
I'm not one of those people.
That man, if you were one of those, I just would have been very confused.
No, man, no.
I'd be like, what?
I'm definitely not one of those like kitten, come here, kitten, kitten check. I'm not one of those guys.
That's
man.
interesting.
You got me fucked. No,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not one of those. guys.
Okay. That's cool. So we talked a little bit before about you work at what's the place called again?
GM Financial.
GM Financial. So where do you work at again?
GM Financial.
GM Financial. And you said you call people about their late car payments.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So do you work in an office? Do you at home?
Well, it's a hybrid schedule. You work in office, at home.
Okay.
So it's either or.
That's kind of cool. Actually, so is that normal? Like at the job, like do a lot of people have hybrid scheduling or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's normal to just chill out your crib and
Yeah.
just work. Okay.
Or if not, like always going to office for like a meeting or two, or just if not, we just at home working.
Okay.
Chilling at home.
So I'm sure there's some unhappy people.
Definitely.
What is the worst thing? Well, at least top 3. What is the worst things that you've gotten?
It's classic people who oh I mailed my payment in because people can mail their checks in the mail. It's like, well, I haven't got look, well, sir, I'm sorry, we haven't gotten your payment yet. Well, I mailed it on this day. It's not my fault.
Uh-huh.
It's like it's not my problem. And it's like, well, it kind of is your problem. I mean, like your name's on this loan. You gotta make the payments.
Yeah.
Other people who don't people really just sign the contracts without like really like paying attention to like what they're signing to.
Really?
So people's like, why are I've been paying this car for like almost a year and like I don't even know what my payment date is or I don't know how much my payments are. It's like, what?
Really?
It's like, bro, like they give you a copy of the contract. I'm guessing they give you a copy of the contract at the dealership, and it tells you, how much your payments are, interest rate, XYZ. It tells you all that stuff, but people just don't read.
So how often do you work?
It's a full-time job, so you do the classic 8 to 5. Mondays and Tuesdays I work the 11 to 8 shifts, the later shifts, and so yeah, it's just 8 to 5.
What's the worst thing someone said to you on the phone? Because I'm sure there's some fucking assholes out there. Respectfully. Not respectfully. That's disrespectful.
They did one person that they called me the R. That was like
The RR?
No, not the N word, but like the word that you would say to someone that like has special needs or like that's
Okay, got it. Thank you.
yeah.
Oh, really? They get that upset. And what do you... Okay. All right. So pretend... I'm putting you in a situation. Pretend I am the one getting called. You are calling me, okay? So pretend you're just beep, and then you dial the number, and give me a punchline on how I would answer. Be like, hello? Now tell me what you would say.
So like you're the customer?
I'm the customer.
Oh, like, oh, hello, my name is Steve, I'm calling from GM Financial. We're just giving you, am I speaking with, John Doe?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, hello, Mr. Doe. We were just giving you a call about your payment for the 2000 and something Chevy. Currently, sir, the account is like X amount of days past due with this much due. We were just calling to see like how much, if you can make a payment or when you can make a payment.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you scenarios. I want you to see how it does. Okay. I sent my check in the mail. I sent my check in the mail literally last week. I don't know what you want me to do about it.
Okay, well, what day did you mail the check in?
Last Thursday.
Okay, how much was the check for?
How much the price was? Okay, I don't know.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like it was covering the price.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, sir. I believe when you said you mailed your check in, unfortunately, we just haven't received it yet. We're pretty quick on getting checks in and processing them. But just sadly, we just haven't received your check. Give it a couple of days. Hopefully by the end of this week, we have gotten your check yet. But if not, definitely call us back and make a payment electronically. Call your bank to stop that check, and we'll pick up from on Friday where we left off.
Okay. So then I'll give you another one. So you answer, and so I'll be like, how much do I have to pay? So just make up a fucking number.
$500.
Okay. What if I don't have $500?
Okay, when can you pay?
2 months from now.
2 months from now. Well, what happened, Mr. Customer? Why are you so late on your payment? What happened?
Let's just say, pets and bills and shit. It's been tough,
Okay.
Also, I did get into a fire and I don't have insurance.
Okay, well. Oh, well, let me see, Mr. Customer. Let me see if I can do something to help you out, and I'll look through the account, see what we can do. We can probably push back a payment or two. It just depends on the state and what the person's going through at times. I was like, okay, well, yeah, I have some good news for you, Mr. Customer. We can definitely push back a couple of payments here on your accounts.
Yeah.
Make your payment due on this day for this amount, because I do know you're going through some stuff right now, and so we could definitely help you out here.
Okay. And what is the highest amount of money someone's owed? Owed to y'all? You're on the phone. You're like, oh, no, this is
$6,000.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because after a certain point, if someone doesn't pay, we'll put the vehicle out for repossession. The loan will just charge off.
Oh wow.
So it gets to a certain point where either we pick up their vehicle or we just charge off the loan.
Has someone ever gotten arrested over it?
What do you mean by that?
How you don't pay Okay, someone's car. Sorry, let me rephrase. Someone's car has definitely gotten repossessed. Has there been any nice cars out there?
Well, I don't know what cars we picked up.
So I mean, if you're reading the customer service, like you said, hey, you have a whatever Chevy. I mean, is there any cars that are whoa, you have that car?
Tesla.
Okay, that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. I think it was a used Tesla. So I think the Tesla themselves financed their vehicles. I don't think they would go through us. That was probably the nicest car I've seen. Nothing like Lamborghinis or fucking.
Okay.
Nothing
Ferraris,
like that.
nothing like that.
Yeah, no. That's probably the nicest car I've seen is a Tesla.
Okay, nothing bad. So that's cool. So you have an office?
Yeah, we have an office.
I mean, do you?
No, it's kind of like a cubicle. It's not really a cubicle. It's we share a space.
So you just pretty much share your desk.
Yeah, I sit at my desk with my coworkers and we just call people.
Okay, that's not bad. Is it nice? You all get lunch?
Yeah, we get the classic IR lunch, benefits, dental health, PTO, sick time, all the great benefits. They're just really relaxed. I really do like it just because there is a position available. Instead of hiring some Joe Schmo from outside that doesn't really know what they're doing, they'll hire internally.
Okay.
And so it's really nice just because if someone does move up the corporate ladder, it's someone that they know that what we go through.
So you have opportunity to bump up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's definitely opportunities over there. You never grow stagnant. There's always room of improvement, room for growth in the company.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you're starting.
Mhm.
And did you give raises?
Yeah, of course, depends on the performance, how you do.
Okay.
It's also based upon performance and how you do.
Okay. I got one more question for you, and then we'll wrap it up. So, if your life right now was a book, right? And you're living in the chapter, what's the chapter called? As a thinker, I forgot to warn you. Shit.
Damn. If my life was a book, what chapter would that be in?
Yeah.
Man, why you should have asked me before. And
dude, it's my closing question. I say it to everyone, and I enjoy it because it gets people to think.
I don't know what would be my chapter called right now in my life, but it's definitely the chapter where the character goes through a transitional period.
Okay.
Um.
You have a name for that?
No idea. Dang man, you have me stumped. I know honestly I don't. But just like if I had to describe my chapter, hopefully this satisfies you. But if I have to describe my chapter, it's definitely the chapter where like the character goes and man, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just yapping on. I mean, honestly, if I had to name my chapter right now, it would probably be growth.
Okay. And why exactly growth?
I think it's because I'm growing up to be like the person who I want to be, the person who the person who I want to be, and like all my life choices and decisions are leading up to now, and like just me being okay in the sense of like where I am as a person and growing from who I used to be back then.
That's
I'm
That's
finally
cool.
it's finally like in the sense of like building a house, like I'm finally putting up the frame
Okay, so
of the
the
house.
foundation almost.
Yeah, like
Essentially.
this
Okay.
whole in the past right now, like it's everything in foundation of who I am as a person. Now it's definitely like the point of time where like you're building the frame of the house.
Interesting. On that note, I appreciate you for coming on, bro.
Thank you, man.
It's been a blast.
It's been a blast.
Yeah, let's do another one sometime soon.
Yeah, man. I'm here. I'm literally here. I'm not going anywhere else in my life. So anytime, any place,
Yep.
I'll be
Alright.
here.
Everyone at home, thank you for listening.